You're staring at the last rabbit bones in the cave, stomach growling like a saber-tooth. It's been 3 days since your last meal, and the hunger gnaws. You remember that fat rabbit and how quickly it vanished. But here's the thing. Hunger is normal. Everyone you know feels it. Survival means embracing the constant hunger, hoping for the next feast. The sun creeps over the horizon, turning the sky into a watercolor painting of orange and pink. But your stomach growls like a trapped beast, reminding you that you haven't eaten since the sun last fell. Food isn't a given. It's a treasure hunt with daily stakes of life or death. You sniff the air, hoping for the sweet scent of ripe berries or a track of deer. Until then, hunger is your relentless companion, whispering in your ear, urging you onward. Your stomach feels like a hollow drum, echoing your hunger. You shuffle outside, hoping to spot something edible among the rocks. A few sad berries hang on a bush, taunting you with false hope. Quick thing before we go on. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe to help us grow. Okay, back to it. A rabbit darts by, too quick for your sluggish, hungry reflexes. You eye the stream, considering how fish would taste if you could catch any. Your body, now in primal mode, knows it's time to conserve. It slows your heart rate, so you burn fewer calories. You feel colder because your body keeps heat only where it's needed. Your brain becomes sharper to spot any sign of food. Every muscle fiber is ready for action at a moment's notice. So, here's your reality check. You've spent the last 3 days gnawing on tree bark and daydreaming about mammoths. Then, a miracle. You stumble upon a berry bush, jackpot. With sticky fingers and a full belly of berries, you feel invincible for a moment. But soon, that brief feast fades into a distant memory, leaving your stomach rumbling again. And that's the unpredictable ride. One day you're feasting, the next, it's back to barking. After hours of aimless wandering, you spot the vibrant berry bush. These berries are tiny, but you gobble them like a feast. Each berry is just a whisper to your roaring hunger. Yet, even a whisper is better than silence in your gut. You've learned. Any scrap counts when days can pass between meals. Your body floods with a tiny burst of sugar-induced energy, just enough for a few quick strides. But like a matchstick in the wind, it fizzles out fast. Just as quickly, the gnawing hunger reclaims its place in your gut. You grit your teeth and resume the hunt, determined. Every twig snap and rustle is a potential meal, eyes wide, senses sharp. Imagine your body's energy reserve like a refrigerator stocked with the essentials. But feast days are rare, and hunger is your constant shadow. When you do find food, your body hoards energy like it's Black Friday. And this ancient energy-storing superpower keeps you alive during lean times. And that's why, even today, your body craves that extra burger. Dinner wasn't at 6 o'clock. You ate when you found food. Days stretched without a meal, making hunger your oldest friend. The thought of food pushed your tired legs to keep moving. Whatever you found, you savored like it was your last feast. Hunger was a fierce motivator. It taught you survival. The underbrush rustles, your heart leaps, and adrenaline kicks in. A rabbit darts out, its cotton tail flashing in the sunlight. You hurl your spear, muscles tense with hope and desperation. The spear misses, thudding into the ground with a dusty poof. But you soldier on, driven by the constant gnawing hunger. You stumble through the harsh landscape, each step an effort. But your body, that marvelous survival machine, has a secret weapon: fat. Hungry? Yes. But your body taps into fat like a secret stash. Days pass, but your reserves slowly release energy to keep you moving. Every scrap is precious, eked out to survive until the next feast. Other animals have it easier. Predators feast well, but you struggle daily. You're part of a nomadic band, wandering and hoping to find food. Every meal is a victory, and victories are few and far between. Hunger gnaws at you like a shadow, always lurking, never gone. And yet, your body stores every scrap for the long, hungry days ahead. You spot fresh tracks near the riverbank, hoof prints, deep and clear. But your stomach growls, and your legs feel heavier than tree trunks. Still, you follow the trail, hoping for dinner instead of disappointment. The mud sticks to your feet, slowing you down with every step. Then, you hear a rustle. Close. And your heart skips a beat. Each step you take uses energy, like a slow-burning fire. Your body's sly trick? Turning spare calories into fat reserves. Fat is your secret stash for when food is just a memory. So, your stomach might grumble, but your body knows the drill. Survival isn't just in your head, it's in every cell you have. Finally, success. The beast is down, the prize your whole group needs. Your group gathers, eyes wide, stomachs growling. you can taste victory. The air is filled with gratitude and planning. Every part has a purpose. Sharing is survival here. One beast must feed many for days on end. With full bellies, you remember, it's not just food, it's life. Gathered around the fire, you share every scrape and win. Feasting is stories and laughter filling the cold night air. These moments make you feel a part of something much bigger. Your mind counts on these bonds to face whatever comes next. Together, you hope the next hunt brings even more feasting. Your belly's full, but your mind whispers, this won't last. Feasts are rare, like finding gold in a river. The memory of hunger is etched in every bone and sinew. Your body is a vault, storing every crumb for lean times. Today, you savor. Tomorrow, the cycle of hunger starts anew. Fast forward a few thousand years, and hunger still grips you. Your brain learns to see opportunity in every hunger pang. Hunger forces you to work together like wolves on a hunt. Your mind sharpens, seeking food like a hawk spots prey. When the stomach's empty, creativity becomes your best weapon. Your body's built-in famine alarm meant survival. It stores fat like a hoarder with a basement full of canned beans. But today's supermarkets? They're like candy stores for grown-ups. Fast food joints? They're the unending buffet your ancestors dreamed of. Yet, deep down, your DNA still remembers the lean times. Now, we battle with our primal wiring every single day. Your body hoards calories like it's guarding treasure. It still remembers when a long, hungry winter could be deadly. That's why every snack feels like a victory, even today. But those old hungry days might not be gone just yet. You stand at a modern buffet, surrounded by mountains of food. But in ancient times, you rarely saw so much food in one place. Back then, hunger was your constant companion, whispering in your ear. And that's why, today, you pile your plate sky high without thinking, because ancient whispers still guide your modern choices, even at buffets. Picture yourself. It's late, and your stomach is growling like a hungry wolf. But here's the thing. Your ancestors went days without food, and that was normal. Their empty bellies were ancient alarms, honed over hundreds of thousands of years. So now, even with your fridge full, that primal hunger is still your body's instinct. Every rumble is a reminder. Your body is wired for survival, not drive-thrus. Living with ancient hunger, you start to feel it. An echo of your ancestors. Their hunger wasn't an inconvenience. It was a drive that kept them moving. Each skipped meal honed their instincts, turning hunger into a survival tool. So, when you crave a snack now, it's your primal roots whispering to you. Connecting with this hunger is like holding hands with history itself. You stare at that extra slice of pizza, conflicted. But your ancient DNA whispers, eat it, you might not eat for days. Back then, your ancestors never knew when the next meal would come. Every calorie was a victory, every meal a feast. So, when you reach for that slice, it's not just hunger, it's survival instinct. So, that gnawing hunger you feel sometimes? That's a gift from your ancient past. If you want more of these raw stories of survival, hit subscribe. Next, explore why your brain loves sugar, the sweet trap. And if this pulled you into the ancient world, do one quick thing. Like and subscribe to help us grow. Remember, when your stomach grumbles, it connects you to an ancient tribe. We may crave comfort, but primal hunger reminds us who we are. Stay primal.